What's happening, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I gotta say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I'll definitely be sure to reach back to you with a response. So as you can see from the looks of the gameplay, title, and screen, today I put together a very special build for you, in which I'm naming the Endgame Team USA Devin Booker build, also known as the Playmaking 3-level threat. Now when it comes towards our attributes today, this build will be able to get a 99 plus when it comes towards our post control, ball handle, driving layup, mid-range shot, 3-pointer, and stamina. Now we can also get a total of 58 badges. And then as far as for those animations, we are unlocking most of the upgraded layup packages, upgraded dunk packages, all pro dribble animations with most of the passing styles. Now some of my favorite badges on this build today, we're going to be Bailout, Limitless Range, Agent 3. This build is fully suited and equipped to be a threat on the offensive side. Even more so when it comes to being all around, this is going to be the perfect build for you. I heavily did focus on the offensive side, leaving just enough on the defensive side to be effective as well. Now look, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy what you're seeing on screen, and if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of today's build. So to get started, instead of the shooting guard, we're going to leave this under the point guard position. Let's go with the height of 6'6", 180 once we get into our weight. And then for that wingspan, leave this at 6'11". Now from here, we are set to move forward with the rest of the build. And the first area that I do want to dive into will be our physicals. So once we get into that speed, let's go ahead and put this all the way up to an 82. As we get into that acceleration, I'm going to go with an 87. 65 when it comes towards our strength. Moving towards that vertical, leave this at a 52. And then go with a 96 when it comes towards your stamina. Now if you're doing your Gatorade facility workouts, we do get a +4 put towards this area. So the numbers are going to be reading a 100 stamina, 56 vertical, 69 strength, 91 acceleration with an 86 speed. Now of course when it comes to this build, everything taken into account does include boost, activating your takeover, wearing gear, and performance boost, so just something to take into thought. Now from here, let's go ahead and get started with the finishing. So for that close shot, let's move this up to a 68. Once we get into that driving layup, I'm going to go with an 88. As you can see, when it comes towards that driving dunk, I did take a minor hit. I'm going to go with a 65. As for that post control, leave this at an 88. And as you can see, we get silver unpluckable with Dream Shake, bronze 6 specialist, post fade phenom, gold post spin technician, and drop stepper. Now for that driving dunk side, we do get some of the upgraded dunk packages. With that being said, silver slithery, whistle, gold bunny, Hall of Fame spin cycle, and 2-step. Now as far as for that driving layup, we get most of those upgraded layup packages. My favorite badges are gold fearless finisher. Now we get acrobat with bunny. At the bottom, silver whistle, Hall of Fame 2-step, spin cycle scooper, pro touch float game. And then for the rest of the build, I'm telling you, we're loaded on all 4 areas. Now for that close shot, a little bit more of the same. We do unlock spot finder here with master. Even hook specialist will be special. Now from here, let's go ahead and dive into the shooting. So for this mid-range shot, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 93. As you can see, when it comes towards that midi, I'm going to go with an 86. And then for that free throw, go with a minimum threshold of a 71. Of course, we get bronze free points. From there, silver agent 3. Moving towards the bottom, gold whistle, Hall of Fame open looks, guard up, comeback kid with catch and shoot. Now my favorite badge I did mention, bronze limitless range, you get silver agent 3. Everything to be effective. We also get gold blinders with Deadeye, corner specialist, green machine, space crater, spot finder, and claymore. Now this build pretty much has all of the jump shot bases that are the best in the game. Especially with this high of a rating, you shouldn't be struggling at all. Now from here, let's dive into the playmaking. So as for that pass accuracy, I'm going to move this up to an 87. As we get to that ball handle, I'm going to go with a 93. And then for that speed with the ball, let's go with an 83. Now as you can see, we get 4 gold badges: blow by, speed booster, hyperdrive, and triple strike. From there, we also get silver physical handles, Hall of Fame ankle breaker. Once again, you do get unpluckable, these 4 badges, and also handles for days. Now for the actual pass accuracy, this is where things get even better. My favorite badge on this side of the floor, bronze bailout. Now you also get silver dimer, needle threader, relay passer, touch passer, gold special delivery, break starter, and post playmaker. Now for this build, I absolutely believe we hit perfect on all 3 of these areas for the offensive side. You're still going to be able to finish in the interior, be part post scorer. Also when it comes towards this layup, you're going to be pretty overpowered as well. Now the shooting, one of the best shooters on the floor at all times. Even more so when it comes towards that mid-range shot to pair up with the post control. This is a very nice build. Now on top of that, with that pass accuracy, this is a higher rating than most builds. We get all of those pro dribble animations, a high speed with ball, higher acceleration than speed, which will definitely pay off in the long run. So let's go ahead and leave the rest of the attributes towards that defensive end. So for that perimeter, I'm going to go with a 76. As you can see, I did hit the minimum threshold to get at least all of these badges on bronze. Now we get silver off-ball pass, bronze workhorse, pick dodger, fast feet, challenger, ankle braces, 94 feet, and clamps. The rest of the way, I'm telling you, easily one of the best builds that you can make offensively. The defense, I think we're going to be able to hold our own. You've seen the gameplay on screen. Now, if there was any type of adjustments you did want to make, be sure to go ahead and let me know in the comments. I really do enjoy this build and the gameplay. On top of everything, when it comes towards these badges, we do unlock a total of 13 Hall of Fame. 25 of those will be gold, 12 bronze, with a total of 8 silver. Now this is a very unique build, especially with a unique playstyle. Definitely not for the weak, but in my opinion, I think this is going to replicate Devin Booker perfectly. Now if you're adding on your takeover, buying boost, wearing gear, everything good taken into account, I'm telling you, you have the potential to add at least a plus 10, all the way up to possibly even 20 on this build. Just something that I do want y'all to think about, especially going into the new 2K25. This is a build that I think can definitely dominate on both sides of the floor. So from here, let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. We should have gotten these 3 different comparisons, and together, we have created the endgame Team USA Devin Booker build, also known as the Playmaking 3-level threat. One of my favorite builds, especially when it comes to being a highlight reel. You're really able to shoot anywhere at all times, especially over taller defenders. In my opinion, there's not going to be much better builds offensively on the interior and the outside. This is going to be the one that you want to make. Now, what do you think of Devin Booker lately? With Team USA, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, I'm telling you, he's been shining out there. One of the best players on that team. And I definitely had to go ahead and show him some love with today's video and gameplay. Now look, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. God bless every single one of you. Follow Jesus Christ, and I promise you, your life is only going to continue to get even better. Let God control your hands, and I mean Jesus Christ, and everything is going to fall into place at its correct time. Thank you, God, for giving me the strength to put out these videos every day. God bless every single one of you. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.